Hey there, Wargamers! Josh here from MiniWarGaming.com to bring you another 40k bat rep. 1,500 points, because that's the number I like to play at. And we're going to be doing, I'm busting out my guard once again, my little armored mechanized company, taking on Carl and the Tau.
We play and call it work.
MiniWarGaming's Warhammer 40k Battle Report.
Let's start off by taking a look at the guard. Leading this force will be Acadian Castellan, who will be my warlord, obviously, with the enhancement of the death mask of Olanius. I've also brought along a regimental engine seer. Battle line choices, I have 2 identical infantry squads, and each one are riding in a dedicated transport Chimera. My other data sheets, I have a pair of basilisks, a trio of Lehman Russ battle tanks, a Manticore, because I don't know, I think I've had this for a while and I've never used it, and then a trio of Scout Sentinels, and that is 1,500 points on the nose. Across the board, I don't know why my voice cracked. What are the Tau forces that I'm facing today?
Well, I have a Cadre Fireblade, I have Commander Shadow Sun, I have a Cold Star with the Cal Young enhancements. Long Strike is a character. I've wanted to try him for a while. I have one breacher team for battle line, in a dedicated transport for Devilfish, one broadside, a unit of 4 crisis suits, another Hammerhead, one single Crutox, a unit of Pathfinders, one Piranha, one unit of stealth suits, and one unit of Tetras to see how well they work for me. They're adorable.
The mission we have randomized today will be a hammer and anvil deployment. We've got some minefields, which it feels like kind of a weird nothing rule, but sure, you know. Gold star to whoever came up with this one. Every time an advance roll of 6 is made, the unit suffers 1 mortal wound. So it's kind of funny if you got 1 wound left, I guess. Other than that, our primary mission is the deploy servo skulls. So we're essentially playing football, kicking the middle objectives back and forth at each other, and trying to push them towards the other guy's deployment zone, because it scores you more points. So you're going to get 2 VP for each servo skull wholly within 12 of their opponent's deployment zone, 5 for each wholly within 6, and 8 for each one wholly within the deployment zone. All right, here we go. We are deployed. So first of all, this is a GameMat.eu gaming mat. We've got a bunch of their, we've got their pre-painted little craters here. Adam and Greenleaf terrain. This is some super old terrain from back in the day that I keep recycling because I like how it looks. And it's kind of functional with the footprints nowadays. And then there's some scatter stuff. And of course, wouldn't be a Josh game without some good old Anvil beer can terrain. So, look at the actual deployment here. I've got Sentinels, Basilisk, Russ, my 2 Chimeras, my Manticore, and my Basilisk. All of the different mythical creatures. And across the board, I see Piranha. Broadside.
Yep.
That is the Ion Hammerhead.
Yep.
And then we got Mr.
Long Strike.
Yeah, I can't remember his name. Tetras!
Yeah.
I remember these back in the day. So to give you an idea of how old I am, I remember when these came out. There's still like a new model in my mind, even though they're obviously not.
No, they've been out for a long time, and I've wanted to get them, but they've always been sold out, and now Steve has courteously lent me them since he freshly painted them.
Nice. And then Shadow Sun hanging out there. You've got your big squad of crisis suits, your Devilfish, Pathfinders, Finding the Path, and stealth suits up there.
Well, I have the Crutox in reserve to come in on a board edge later to...
Just gonna wander in?
Yeah, he's gonna wander in.
Attaboy. Oh yeah, I should also mention our objective markers. These are some of the MiniWarGaming Forge ones. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if we're selling them yet, so go to MiniWarGamingForge.com, check it out. We got a whole bunch of stuff. We are using my little fancy score tracker here. Keeps track of command points, keeps track of the turn, and keeps track of your primaries, because your secondaries, obviously, you're using the cards. Plus, it's got the little beard symbol on it. Let me know, actually, now I'm curious. Okay, which one do you guys like more? Do you like the one with all the color on it? Or do you like just the 2-color? You know what? I'm a sucker for the 2-tone one, but everybody says I'm wrong. But I'm used to everybody telling me I'm wrong.
It's actually, those are 2 of my more favorite colors, so I would actually prefer that one myself, but Matthew was courteous enough just to here's the first one off the print, have one.
Yeah.
In a galaxy gripped by fear, Ravaged Star returns! The Veil-Touched return, this time with fresh enemies to battle. Unleash the unyielding might of the Imari, or command the terrifying swarms of the Gorkog. Dive into relentless strategic warfare among the stars in this thrilling sci-fi miniature wargame. Follow the campaign game found early on and seize a free miniature. Yuri and Lasgore, once you pledge at any level. Destiny awaits at miniwargaming.com/ravaged. Rally your forces and decide the fate of the galaxy.
All right, rolling off high dice roll must go first. Do you want to go first or not? Like,
Part of me does.
which part?
The part of me that wants to have lots of fun, because I know if you go first, you're just gonna. We both of us hid most of our stuff.
Yep.
There's only a couple units that are within kind of line of sight. So honestly, it doesn't really matter. But part of me wants to okay, I want to shoot this before it may die once.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, I got a 2, 2, a 1. Guard turn 1.
How many times have I rolled a 1 on the start? Every game,
At
almost.
least 1. Now I'm gonna put it out there too for everybody at home. Carl's extra screwed right now before I start my turn. I might have a certain book to help me. See what edition it is? It's got the Tau in it. Well, let's go over to seeing what kind of missions I'm going to end up with today. So the first draw will be Bring It Down. Gotta kill monsters or vehicles. It's not a terrible draw this turn. And then I also have Storm Hostile Objective. That'll be the one I discard. And by discard, I mean I can't achieve it during the first battle round. So I'm going to put it back in, draw a fresh one. And instead, I must cleanse. Yeah, that's the one I'm throwing away. I don't know how it works, and I don't want to learn how it works. All right, so yeah. Housekeeping mostly done. There was a scout move. There was a scout move. Scout moves are done. Command phase. I don't really have to worry about doing much other than getting a command point right now. So good, that's done. I don't really have a ton of orders that I'm worried about handing out because, I only bought one officer. And he's in a Chimera right now, and there's nobody outside of it that he can order. So I guess we're going to go right over to movement. So I'm going to show you where all my stuff currently is. I mean, you already saw it during deployment, but if you weren't paying attention, here's where it is. Movements are complete. My Scout Sentinels have moved up. Chimera advanced over here. The Russes have all kind of just truffle shuffled over in this direction. This Chimera advanced as well because I needed to get him out of the way. He didn't roll very high. And the Engine Seer is going to be going to here to give him his 4-up invuln save. That just kind of looks cooler. So that will bring us over to shooting. So at the start of the shooting phase, the Sentinels, because I can barely see a bit of that broadside, he's going to be my target that my indirect won't suffer a penalty for shooting at him, and I can reroll hit rolls of 1.
Okay.
That's kind of cool.
Because that's their scout ability.
That's their Scout Sentinel ability, yeah. First shot, Storm Eagle Rocket. I'm going to go over into Mr. Broadside. Do you have any defensive tech on him?
No. Just
Good.
Cover.
Alrighty, so we're going to start off with D6 plus 1 shots for 6 shots. Very nice. So these are going to hit you on 4s, rerolling 1s. Okay, so the 6 is auto wound because of my born soldierness. And I did not move, and I rolled 6s. Huzzah. And I have 1 miss. Carl pointed out they're heavy. Okay, good. I hit better. Okay, so these have already wounded you. And then these I got to roll to wound. What is the toughness of a broadside nowadays?
T6.
T6. So I'm still going to look for 3s to wound because this is only strength 10. Okay, that's pretty good. So we got a grand total of 5 wounding hits. You're going to end up on a 3-up save here. Failed 2 of them, so that's 6 damage total.
Okay.
What's he got left?
2 wounds left.
Very cool. Oh, that was cool. That was so much fun. Let's fire a Basilisk at him now. Alrighty, first Earthshaker going in here. This is going to be D6 plus 3 shots. Oh, boo, I rolled a 1, so I'm only going to get 4 shots. This still might be enough, though. So this is another heavy weapon as I'm checking my app. So I should be looking for 3s to hit you here. Rerolling 1s, because you're scouted. Okay, cool. So we got a grand total of 3 hits. These are going to wound on 3s. 3 wounding hits. And again, I think you're on a 3-up save. No. They are 2 damage a pop, so even if you re-roll it, I think I get them.
I was going to say I might re-roll, but if they're 2 damage each, then can't. Don't even bother.
Indeed, good sir, they are. Huzzah! Good! I hate broadsides. Back when I played Tau, it was a conversion to make them hold the gun like that.
Yeah.
This is very much an okay grandpa kind of moment, but whatever, I'll still laugh at it. Alrighty, let's go the little sentinels that could. I don't like how this thing looks, so I'm going to shoot at it a bunch. So let's go ahead, and this will be... I will declare that I'm going to fire the hunter killers, and I'll just get them out of the way first. These are going to be hitting you on 4s then. I've missed with all of them. Let's try with the last cannons next, hitting on 4s. I've hit with 1. Okay. What's the toughness on a...
10.
10? So I'm going to wound you on a 3. It does wound. And minus 3 AP. What's that put you on? That's from these guys, yeah.
That's a 6-up save.
Okay.
And unless there's cover, it's just a 6-up.
Well, a 1 will fail no matter what. There's going to be d6 plus 1 damage. For 4 damage onto it. Yeah, put you on 10, which isn't crazy impressive for me, so that's okay. Let's move over to the rest of my army, which is probably going to just pick on your infantry. Okay, we're going to move from there over to this side of the board. Just to make note, these stealth suits are on the ground floor. I won't be able to see them with true line of sight. It's just, I don't know, we got hands and they don't fit under there. So these Pathfinders are going to have a bad time. All right, yeah, so shooting here. We're going to have this Leman Russ shoot at your Pathfinders. We're going to start off with heavy bolters. So these should be hitting on 4s, re-rolling 1s. 6s are sustained. Well, that's a good roll. Ugh. Okay, well, that didn't work. But I still got more hits than I shot. All right, presuming... did the Pathfinders have -1 wound?
No, they don't.
Okay, well, I'm going to wound you on 3s then, Fish Boy. That was a good roll. My dice have heated up. The microwave did well. Okay, you do have a 4-up save.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Cool. Let's see what a battle cannon does to them. D6 plus 3. Cocked. Whoop. Okay, so 6 shots total. So these 6 shots, once again, are going to hit you on 4s. Rerolling 1s. Very good, Leman Russ, very good. Strength 10, so looking for 2s. Okay, that's a grand total of 5 more wounding hits. It is a battle can, so it's only -1, so you're back to your 4-up save. Well, you lose 3 more.
Down to 1 guy left.
Very good. Very good. Well, I don't have much else I can see, so we're going to shoot another Leman Russ at it.
You want me just to remove him?
No.
Thank you.
All right, so here comes the heavy bolters of the 1 remaining guy. Okay, so I missed a couple times. I got some sustained hits, though, too. Okay, well, that... Oh, yep. Perfect. Perfect dice. These are going to wound you on 3s. I don't know. I read the book. There's 8 saves there, friend, at -1. But then +1 gives you recover.
Yeah, he's
Thanks
dead.
for showing up. Cool. Cool. The last thing I have to shoot is 1 Basilisk, which doesn't need line of sight. Alrighty. Last bit of shooting now. Like I said, it's going to be an Earthshaker round going back into your Crisis suits. So D6 plus 3. Very good. Alright, heavy, but also indirect here. So back to hitting on 4s. And then obviously the squad's big enough, I get the extra 1 from the blast. So these are looking for 4s. So there's 1 auto wound. And no rerolls. Boop. Boop. And then strength here is 8, so I'm wounding on 3s. And yeah, we gotta have a grand total of 4 wounding hits. It's gonna be a net -1, because it's -2, but then you get the benefit of cover. So what's that put your save to?
3 up normally.
So 4 up?
4 up, but I got a 4 up involved.
Okay, so yeah, same difference either way. Only failing 1 of those saves, so that's just 2 damage onto a suit.
You remove 2 drones and set up.
Sure. And I believe that is it for my shooting. So, not a bad start. Did manage to get a broadside off the board, so that's 1 big gun off the board, because I want to keep the big gun advantage for as long as I can, even though you get a crap ton of shooting. And then scoring objectives, I'm going to bring it down only for 3, which, whatever, I'm okay with. Because I killed the thing I wanted to kill. I will end up pitching Cleanse and get an extra command point, and end my turn. Alright, the draws for the Tau. Turn 1 will be Cleanse and Area Denial. Okay, cool. Alrighty, so command phase for the rest of it. We got our command point. Huzzah, cool. And there's no scoring turn 1 that we really worry about. You don't have anything you need to do, orders or anything like that in the command phase?
No orders, no ethereal for free command point. That's it.
Cool. So all we really have to worry about then is just moving your models. Alrighty, Town movement. Stealth suits have come over to here and you're going to go for a Cleanse on the middle?
Cleanse on the middle, yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
And then aerial denial for the middle as well.
Yep, and then we have the Crisis suits over here have moved up.
They get a full...
They auto-advance 6, and there are assault weapons on other stuff.
Assault, and they move 12, so that's an 18-inch movement that they just zip up.
And then we have the Devilfish has come up, has not disembarked. The Piranha moving around over to here. And then, Tetras pop out, doesn't need to move, and get that big hammerhead railgun. Looking at a Lehman Russ down range.
Yeah.
Shooting will begin with the Tetras here going ahead and spotting the tank of the middle, so that's my 1 Lehman Russ, and they are spotting on behalf of your Crisis suits.
So they're all going to overcharge their weapons, so it's going to be strength 8, and then there's the couple plasmas in there as well.
Cool. I'm back and forth if I want to do the reduced damage, but I'm not going to, but we'll see if I live to regret that. So, or maybe I just should. Oh, that's a tough choice for me. You know what? Yeah, mark me down to 2 command points for Armored Might. So I reduce the damage of weapons by 1 when you shoot at me.
Yeah.
We'll see if I need it, but it feels like a safer choice. All right, let's see what you got. What are we starting with?
Commander, hitting you on 2s, rerolling 1s, because Marker Light lets me reroll everything.
Okay. Well, you get a couple ones to reroll. More than a couple ones to reroll. And you roll 1 into a 1, but that's not that bad. Now these are strength
8.
Okay. Oh, you're gonna roll the hit rolls for the other ones?
Yeah, I might as well, because they're all going to be...
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. These are hitting me on?
Hitting you on 3s, rerolling everything.
Okay, so only a couple misses.
3 misses out of the whole lot.
That's pretty good. These are strength?
8.
So you are gonna move me on 5s. Survey says...
Not that many.
Yep, okay, cool. There's 7 there, and these are AP...
AP2, ignoring cover.
So I am looking for a 4-up save now. Okay, so net result, I ended up taking 3 damage, but it would have been 6. Would have been 6 if I didn't pop that strap. Okay, so all the hazardous checks. There's only the 1.
So those 2 drones and 1 guy's down to 3 wounds.
That puts 1 guy on 1 wound left, is what it is. And then you've got your plasma to shoot at me?
Yep.
So this is how many plasma shots? 5?
Yeah.
Because each one has a plasma rifle?
Yeah.
Cool.
So here's hitting you on 3s, rerolling everything.
Oh yeah, because of the thing.
Because of the Marker Light.
Okay, so still a miss.
And then the commander on a 2.
You get it. And now you are...
5s. It's strength 8, so it's 5s again.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Oh, there you go. Quad wounds.
AP3, 3 damage each.
I'll look for 5-up saves. I passed 1 of them. I'm going to take another 6 damage because, again, I reduced the damage by 1. So yeah, he's alive. Okay, and then you're spending command points on...
2 command points for Strike and Fade, which gives any suit unit a free movement in any direction, any way.
Cool. All right, so they are back over here. You're still partially in, so there's that at least. Now,
the stealth suits, even though they're doing an action, they can still guide because they're still eligible to shoot. And they're going to guide for this tank to fire its seeker missiles into there, and that's the only thing within range.
Makes sense to me.
Hitting you on 3s, I think.
All right, the seeker missiles hit me on.
Hitting you on 3s. 1 hits.
Yep.
Strength 14.
Wounding on 3.
Rerolling 1s. AP3.
AP3, eh?
Yeah.
Cool.
And you have no cover too, but yeah.
Yep. So I failed that. And how much damage?
It's D6 plus 1.
Gotcha. So D6 plus 1, minus 1.
Give me a 4 up.
Nope.
Nope.
So that's ended up being 3 damage. I'm on 1 wound left. Huzzah. Now that we're done this, we're going to move over. A long strike is going to be shooting downtown. So we're going to have the burst cannons go into the suits here. Sorry, the sentinels. And then the main cannon down into the Russ. Actually, jump back a second. You were in reroll range for the Devilfish.
So rerolling the 1 because Shadow Sun's aura.
Okay, so it hits.
That hits.
Does it wound?
No.
Okay, good. It's all come out in the wash. Now back to our regularly scheduled programming. Okay, so burst cannons here, hitting on.
Hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s because it kept him within Shadow Sun's range 2.
Okay. Helps a little bit.
Strength 6.
I believe I'm T7 here, so 5s.
2.
3 up saves. Okay, I take 1 damage, I assume.
Yep.
Then the main cannon shooting down into the Lehman Russ. How many shots?
1 shot, hitting you on a 2, rerolling 1s.
Okay. So it hits. What's your strength, good sir?
20.
Okay, I think you're still wounding me on a 3.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
Here, throw it right here.
Devastating.
Wounds. Cool. So what's
D6 plus 6.
D6 plus 6. Roll it up.
8.
Okay. Ooh. Then Seeker Missiles.
Yeah.
Hitting on 3s.
Rerolling 1s.
Okay, and then strength on these.
Strength 14.
Okay, so 3s again. 2 winning hits. Looking for 4 ups on these. Oh, good, I passed them.
Yay!
Huzzah! Okay, next little bit of shooting will be this hammerhead here with the ion shooting into my scout sentinels, and you're being guided by the
Piranha.
Yep.
And now Long Strike gives him lethal hits as just an innate ability. He can give 1 hammerhead every turn lethal hits, so I might as well give him lethal hits. And let's start with the burst cannons.
Okay, the accelerator burst cannons.
Hitting you on 3s, but 6s are lethals.
Okay, so you got 1 lethal in there and then 2 hits. 5s. 2 wounding hits, AP 1.
Yep.
These are looking for 4 ups. Pass 1, fail 1. 1 more damage. This one's going to be down to 5. And then the ion.
D6 plus 3, blast.
Okay.
6 shots.
So you're hitting the on 2s essentially now?
Yep, because your vehicle is...
Sure am a vehicle.
They all hit. And I am going to overcharge it because I want to try and drop these guys as much as I can. I apologize for not saying that.
Nah, that's fine. So what's the strength?
8.
Strength 8, so you're going to go to wounding on 3s. Ooh, all 6 wound. What's the AP and damage?
AP should be 2 and 3.
Okay, looking for 5s here. I passed 2 of them, so that kills 1. That leaves another 1 on 1 wound. Boop, boop. And possible explosion. That's cocked. Oh, no. No, that's going to kill another one. Yeah, deadly demise 1. Oh, no. Okay, he doesn't blow up. These 2 are gone. Boop, boop. So you take your wound there, and then the...
My Seeker Missiles.
Oh, yep.
2 hits.
Lethal.
Yep. Strength 14.
Yep, so wounds. It's going to put me on 5 ups. 6 ups. Nope. 2d6 plus 2. Yeah, no, that kills him. Does he blow up? No. See? If I had command points, if I had 1 more command point, I could put him back in the thing.
I know, I was actually...
But I would have lost the rest on the other side, so I'm like,
It's a 50-50 call.
this was the right time to do that. Very good. Hazardous check. No, he's fine. And then Piranha shooting everything straight ahead.
Yeah, 'cause it's the only other viable target I have.
Do it up. What do you want to start with?
Fusion hitting you on a 4.
Okay.
Misses. 2 Seeker Missiles.
On 4s.
2
Ooh,
hits.
Hit.
Strength 14.
Yeah, I think you're still winning on 3s.
1.
I'll spend your last command point to... Oh, no, you don't have the command points.
Oh, you're right. Sorry, I was looking at your... I was looking at yours. My bad.
Yeah. Okay, well, I got to save first, but... If I fail it, I'll take 5 damage. Yeah, he's fine.
Yep.
Your shooting did way better than I thought it would.
Well, thank you.
No, thank you. So yeah. Do we have anything else?
No, there's no... I'm going to charge you with the Prana.
Okay.
I'm going to get further up the board. That's all that matters. Well, actually, for me to play football, yeah, I'm going to do that.
Okay. You get a 5-inch charge. Go Piranha.
Yeah.
Go Banana.
Whee!
Okay, cool. Over to our combat phase.
Okay, I'm going to hit you on 5s.
Okay. All right, good talk.
Yep.
3 attacks on 4s. Oh, get run over. Strength 6, what's your toughness?
7.
Oh, no. No, I came close to wounding you, but I did not. Unfortunately. Okay, cool. So is that it?
That's everything for me.
Okay, you're going to score a bunch of points right now. So you are going to be scoring the points here for...
Cleanse. 3
yep.
points for cleanse. And then aerial denial.
Yes. All right, so yeah, you're getting area denial and cleanse. So pretty darn good. Pretty darn good overall. So I think that's going to be turn.
Yeah.
You have a football to kick.
Yeah, I'm going to kick it 6 inches towards you and, if I can, around the corner a little bit.
Yep. And it ends up right there. So let's get ready for guard turn 2. My first objective for this turn will be to extend the battle lines. I control 1 or more objective markers in my own deployment zone and 1 or more in no man's land. I can do that. And then I'm also going to be looking for a tempting target. This is the target that's tempting over here, Carl. That one right there.
No, that one behind the building. Sorry, I was trying to
That
point.
one over there?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Sure.
Because I'm like, you could technically, even if you disembark...
I can just disembark and run and, yeah.
Yeah, well, actually, no, if you run, you can't... if you advance, you can't do an action. But you'd still claim the objective.
Yeah, there's no action component to it.
Yeah, actually, yeah. If you're going to disembark and run, I'm going to make you run for far as I can. So I will.
Works for me. That's the one there. A tempting target it is. Other than that, I don't really care for orders. So show off where all my stuff currently is. We each get a command point, and I'll show you where it all ends up. And movement is complete. So just moving this Russ over to here. This Russ had to shuffle. I'm healing that tank for D3.
3.
3!
I called
it! Okay, so he's up to 4 wounds, if you would be so kind.
There you go, good sir.
Chimera moved up to disembark. Chimera moved over here to disembark. And that's my movement done. So going after my tempting target, which means I have to kind of weirdly keep it close here. Whatever, it's not the end of the world. It'll get me some more points. This one is you're going to keep kicking, so whatever.
I got to get
Things
back
happen.
to it.
It's true. So yeah, let's get over to shooting. No spotting sentinels thing kind of sucks for me. So what we'll do...
Yeah, no spotting Pathfinders either sucks for me too.
True. But I had a cheesy way to bring mine back. We're going to do Russ here. The suits didn't quite get all the way away, so I'm going to start putting shots into them. Okay, let's start off with the... do math in my head. Yeah, we'll just go the heavy bolters for efficiency's sake. Oh!
That's efficient.
I'm
That's
rerolling
efficient.
ones. Oh, and look, there's some sustained hits. And there's 2 auto wounds. And what's the toughness there?
T5, but you don't roll those 3 sixes. You
I just
accidentally
put
grabbed
back.
them.
The viewers would have never known if you didn't narc me out. So sorry, these are wounding you on 4s. Cocked. Okay, cool. So we get a grand total of 6 wounding hits, AP -1, but then you get +1 to your save. So
3
back
ups.
to 3 ups. Okay, cool. Ooh, okay. So that's 1 suit dead, the one that had 1 wound, and another one's taken 2 damage.
I'll remove 2 drones to represent.
Battle cannon. Okay, so it's going to be a grand total of 5 shots. These are going to hit you on 3. Why 3s? 5s. 5s, of course 5s. Cool. So that one just wounds you. And then that one wounds you as well. So 2 wounding hits. -1.
-1, and in cover, still back to 3s.
Yep. 3 damage.
Down to 1 wound on the other guy.
Hunter killer. Go hunt and kill.
Now 5.
No, that's oh, but he rerolls ones. Huh, huh. No, okay, yeah, well, whatever. He's gonna die soon anyways. Let's go the Chimera here, firing everything into the suits as well. Okay, so the last gun array going into suit snap, hitting on 4s. Okay. Whatever, this wasn't the main gun anyways. I still rolled fine, I don't know why I'm complaining. Your toughness, what on them? 5. So these are gonna wound you on 5s. Oh, take a singular save. Okay, fine.
Beard.
My Chimera multi-laser. Oh, that didn't hit. I've got my heavy bolter. Yeah, okay, heavy bolter. Oh, they got a hit. It wounded.
3 up save.
Yes, sir. Fine. His hunter killer. Presumably, yeah, he totally has one. It hits. Strength 14. It wounds. If you manage 3.
4 up invuln.
Fine. Oh, nope, that didn't work.
That'll kill just the one.
Nope, it's this is a D6 weapon. I gotta roll it. Or
If it rolls 1 wound.
Ah, well, whatever.
That's what I was meaning. Like you got the guy with the 1 wound.
Good, I got him. I feel good. I'm a big man. All right, now that I've done that, we're gonna go this other Lehman Rush shooting over into the same squad. How many are left?
3 in the leader.
3 in the leader?
Or 2 in the leader. Sorry.
2 in the leader. Gotcha.
3 in total.
Gotcha. Let's go the battle cannon first. D6 plus 3. Nice. All right, cool. These are hitting you on 4s. The 6s don't do anything special because I had to move them. But I reroll 1. Nice. Cool.
Good thing the 6s don't do anything special this time.
Right. I'm going to wound you on 2s. Oh, there you go. Take 6 wounding hits. These are back to your 3 up saves. It's a dead suit because they're 3 damage each.
2 drones and a suit.
I forgot to check Battle Shock and stuff earlier. I'm going to do it now, even though it won't really make a difference. Was he Battle Shook? He's 7 up. And then the other one over there that, again, won't be getting a strap probably anyways. Nope. Good. Okay, good to know. And then we've got the Heavy Bolter firing over. Sitting on 4s. Rerolling 1s. Okay, no. But I do got 2 sustained hits to throw back in. And then these are going to wound you on 4s. So you owe me another 3 saves, good sir. 3 ups. 4 more damage.
Okay.
Puts one of those suits on 2 wounds left. Okay, that's kind of cool. I know I still have the infantry to do here and all this stuff. I think what we're going to do is I'll put a Basilisk straight ahead into that unit of suits. So D6 plus 3 shots. Very good. Back to just hitting on 4s because it's heavy. There's no reroll help. Okay, so the 1 hit auto wounds. Then you're minus 2.
4 up invuln.
Okay, fine. The other Basilisk. Oh, he's got less shots. But
Come
can he
on,
make them
you can
count
roll it.
more? So we've got 2 hits. These are wounding on. I'll check when I roll. I gotta check. So that's only 1 wounding hit.
Saved.
Fine then. Fine. Carl. Huh. Well, let's go over here. This Lehman Russ is going to put all of its shots over into Buddy Boy there. Okay, D6 plus 3 into here. For 8. Oh, 4s. Rerolling 1s. I had to move him though, so there's that. What's the toughness of him?
7.
Okay, cool. We're going to wound you on 3s. Oh, that was... okay, that was okay. I read those 2s as 3s. These are AP minus 1. And you should get the benefit of cover. So back to your, what, 3 up save? Or is he a 4 up save?
He's a 4 up.
Okay.
That's why I was like, please don't kill him.
Failing 2 of them, 3 damage apiece. That's him dead. Does he blow?
No.
No. Back over to this side, we're going to have this infantry squad shoot at your stealth squad. See how spooky, scary you are. These are all the las guns shooting over at you. Hitting you on... You got stealth on them,
Stealth,
right?
yeah.
So 5s. I do have sustained hits 1 cooked in with the officer there. So, boop, boop. And then your toughness...
4.
Okay, cool. So, wounding on 5s. You owe me 2 saves.
2 3-up saves.
I failed 1.
Take 1 damage.
Good start. Okay, the last pistol from the heavy weapon squad. That misses. Cool. And then I got, I think I owe you a couple plasma. 4 plasma type shots coming the way from the 2 officers' pistols, and then the plasma gun in rapid fire range.
On 5s?
Yes. But I do have sustained hits 1. Wah! And then should be wounding on 3s. Okay. 2 wounding hits with AP sum. AP 2.
So I go up to a 4-up because I'm in cover.
Cool. Oh, fine then. I'm gonna shoot an autocannon at you. I think these are on 6s. Autocannon on 6s? Nope. Well, good. One of them is kind of wounded.
But it would have been sustained if you did.
It's true. I'll move over to here because there's always more guns on the other side of the table. You shoot over into them. The last gun array first. I'm hitting on 5s currently. Wounding on 5s. Ah, wounded. It wounded.
3-up save.
Oh, he's dead.
You got
him.
1.
Snailed it. Now I'm gonna fire the heavy bolter at him. So 5s. Nope. And then the multi-laser. Multi-laser. Oh, I got a hit. Ha ha. That didn't wound. Okay, cool. And then the hunter killer into your tank. Can I hunt and kill? Oh, I missed. I do have these guys to shoot over there, so why not do that? Autocannon. It's probably not gonna work. But hey, whatever. Yeah, get them. No, I missed. I got a single plasma shot I'm sending over. Hey, oh, hey. That didn't wound. 4, so las guns that can see. Oh! I've got you now. 1 wound. Take a 3-up save. Don't roll my dice anymore. Okay, perhaps better against my better judgment. I'm going to fire the Storm Eagle rockets into these guys here. Into the suits. Because they're kind of a pain and I don't want to deal with them. So, D6 plus 1. It'll be 4 shots. I'm back to hitting on 4s now. These add up to 4 twice. Well, I think that might be that for now. So, gonna kick some footballs and score some points and just have, a good old time. All right, so yeah, looking at everything here. Football kick. Football kick. So, I am gonna get a tempting target still. And I'm gonna get my extend battle line. So I'm scoring a whole whack of points. And then 7 points for 5 for how close this is. 2 for how close that is. And that is turn 2 guard. I wanted to hit you a little bit harder, but I'm still relatively happy with what happened.
You got rid of 3 crisis suits, so that's pretty decent.
Yeah, I am.
And you got rid of my Piranha that was going to go up and go
The Piranha was going to go just be a pain in the butt.
He was going to go harass the one of Earthshaker to be like,
oh,
eh.
I fell back with this. I cheated you on that. He couldn't have shot. Did he do the wound? Did he do anything?
I can't recall.
Put a guy back with 1 wound. I think I cheated. Sorry about that.
Yes, it was the one guy that finished it off because
right.
the las did nothing and the autocannon did nothing.
Yeah, that sounds right. So hypothetically, I still have the missile that did nothing. That's a bit embarrassing. That's what happens when you take a break in filming. So, yeah. I get a bunch of points. I'm happy. I don't have anything to discard. And now I need to weather the storm as we move on to Tau turn 2. Tau turn 2, you're going to get extend battle lines, and then also bring it down. Battle shock time over on the Tau suit. Just roll low so we don't got to worry about it.
Passes.
Okay, fine. Fine, fish face.
Just, because I'm only 7.
Nothing to do in the command phase, so we're just going to go straight to movement. So let's show off where all of Carl's stuff is currently, and then show you where it ends up. All right, we're going to interrupt the movement. So far, we've had the stealth suits moved up over to there. And then the lads decided to go flying up over here like a bunch of jerks. Really wish you were in range of an objective marker that I don't control. That would be really nice. I think I will go ahead and fire Overwatch, though. So let's get some of your bolters going. Show me 6s, rerolling 1s. Okay. I gotta double check about sustained. You're gonna wound you on 4s. Make 2 saves, friend. So 4-ups.
3 up, and then whatever it is.
Minus
but
1. Fail 1, so that's a dead suit. Battle cannon. Okay, so it's going to be an extra. So it's 8 shots, I believe. Show me 6s. So I got 2 hits. It's not enough to kill him, but I can beat him up a little bit. Those both wound him.
Do you not get sustained hits on 6s?
No, not that's
not
just
the cannons.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. These are -1 as well. So
4 up involves.
Ooh, he takes 6 damage.
I'll spend 1 command point because I want to try and keep him alive.
Okay, cool. So he
Take
takes
3.
3 damage.
Going.
And there we go. That does bring you down to 1 command point, which means you can't do your shoot and scoot, eh?
But I can still charge you and tank shock you.
I got you for 3 minutes. 3 minutes of playtime.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, for anybody watching the Bat Rep right now, I'm just gonna go ahead and interrupt. We've been goofy, so you know nobody's upset at me interrupting right now. Steve's actually a really big time wrestling fan, but he's very shy about how much he loves wrestling. So do me a favor, go find some Steve Bat Reps. Just start putting out wrestling quotes.
Yes.
He'll get them. He'll love it. Do it up, yeah. But he doesn't like talking about how much he loves wrestling. Like he's very shy about it. So we got to break him out of his shell.
It's like his birthday. Just like with his birthday, you always gotta break him out of his shell with his birthday.
Okay, so let's wrap up the movement. We're going to talk about the silliness of this, and it's still something I don't love. So, well, he's leading a unit. They have assault. So we double checked in that. So I don't think he can shoot anymore.
No, because he's lost the units, which then he loses the assault keyword, which...
They've clarified the rules, and the rules are clear, but I think this is still one of those unintuitive things. It's just, I don't know, it's silly, but...
It's a bit of a kick in the pants, but that's how they have the rules written.
How the cookie crumbles. Okay, so anyways.
We'll stop stirring the pot there and go on to the next thing. Breachers moved out and moved full forward.
And then the transport moved up?
Transport moved around. Shadow Sun moved up. Hammerhead moved over this way. The Tetras and the Hammerhead basically switched sides.
Yep.
And then this Hammerhead moved up forward to be within range of this objective to try and football it back forward.
Makes sense to me.
Stealth suits ran around the corner so they can be within range of that objective marker, but outside any Overwatch over there.
Cool. So we're hunky-dory. Let's get over to your shooting. Shooting will begin with these happy little fellas spotting here for him. Yeah, there's a bunch of guys in bright red standing there. Shoot at them. Good job, Tao.
So start with the overcharged ion cannon.
Okay.
I might as well just... Why not?
Because it's going to damage you, hopefully? It's not. That's
Well, that's how many shots do I get? D6 plus 3?
You tell me, Carl Boyd.
D6 plus 3.
So D6 plus 3, but then you get extra 2 because of the blast rule.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to hit me on 3s. Well, that good shooting there, Tex.
Good thing I don't have sustained hits yet.
All right, yep. Then you're looking for a 2s to wound, presumably?
2s to wound, rerolling 1s, because that's the stealth suit's ability when they observe.
What's the AP?
AP2, and ignoring cover.
Okay, well, fine. How many is that? 5?
6.
See what you got.
And now for the burst cannons.
Oh, no.
Both of them hitting you on 3s again.
Aha, you've missed twice.
Strength 6.
Okay, winning on 2s, rolling 1s.
Oh look, 2 1s.
Dang it.
1 damage each, AP 1, and ignoring cover. Another 6.
Show me 6s. Now they're all dead.
Get off my objective.
Oh. The Telchas are going to guide for the stealth suit.
And the stealth suits are going to put everything into this tank.
Carl kept not waiting for me to turn the camera on.
I thought I heard the click.
It's a beep. Okay, which one? Which gun first?
Let's hit with the fusion.
Let's miss with the fusion. What's it hitting on?
3 now because of all my shenanigans.
Okay.
That's a hit.
Yeah, it's not
Strength
great.
9.
Toughness, maybe winning on 4s. I gotta look it up. Yeah, wounds.
AP 4 and ignoring cover.
Okay, fine. Now how much damage?
4. And now for the piddly guns.
Yes.
Hitting you on 4s.
Do you re-roll anything?
No.
Wait, why did they hit on 4s, not 3s?
Or, yeah, 3s, my bad. So
I
it's
just
1.
put 2 back in. I think there was 2.
I'd say 1 for sure.
I'm letting you have 1. Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Everybody
Strength
gets 1.
5. So 5s.
5s, yeah.
3.
Or is there repeat on these
No
ones?
AP.
3s. Oh no, I'm down to 5. Move over here. Shadow Sun is going to shoot into the front tank there.
I'm going to put the fusion and the missile pod into that, and the flechettes over here.
Okay, cool.
So
what are you starting with?
2 fusion, hitting you on 2s, rerolling 1s.
Yeah, that works. Strength?
Strength 9.
So 5s to wound. 1 wound, 1 not wound.
Yeah, 1.
Strength 10. Okay, cool. 4 pinfall and save. Oh, no, the Emperor. How much damage is it before I choose?
Just straight D6.
Straight T6. Okay, let me think. I'm going to 50-50 it. I believe in the Emperor. Mwah. Yes!
Your
Yes!
beard saved you! Okay, missile pod.
Yep.
Hitting on 2s.
Oh, that worked.
Strength 7, so 5s again. At least. 2.
Sure. AP?
AP 0 on these light missile pods.
2 ups. Yeah, I'm fine.
But I ignore any cover.
That doesn't matter. I was a 2 up either way. Huzzah! Take that! Oh, flechettes. I'm pretty sure these are banned. All right, let's see what you got. Oh, no.
Hitting strength 3, they all hit.
Yep, so when you on 4s?
1, no AP.
He's fine.
Yeah.
Good, go home. Go home, filthy aliens. Next up, these Pathfinders are guiding long strike into the wounded tank.
You annihilated the Pathfinders. These are breachers.
Oh, okay, well, get the breachers. So,
Hitting you on 2.
do you only have the 1 gun left in range?
Yeah, the burst
okay.
cannons.
The burst
are-
cannons aren't in use. You've used all your missiles everywhere anyways, right?
Yes.
Cool.
Hits on a 2.
Yeah, that hit.
Strength 20.
Yep.
I'm spending the command point because I want to drop that tank. I need to drop something for my thing. Yay, that
wounded
hits.
me.
That wounds. AP 5, ignoring cover.
Okay, 50-50. 50-50.
Yeah.
Was that your last command point, or do you have one?
That
left?
is my last command point.
Okay. Mwah, come on, Emperor! No!
D6 plus 6. He's dead. Just D6 plus 6.
I wanted you to waste another good roll. Do I blow up?
Blow up!
Nope.
You didn't kiss the dice.
Yeah, I didn't really want to blow up, though. Oh. Okay, now what's happening?
Now the tank is going to guide for the breachers, and they're going to put in 30 shots, strength 6, AP 1, 1 damage onto them, ignoring cover, hitting on 2s.
Very good. Very good.
And if you were within range of the objective, I could reroll wounds against you.
Well, good thing I'm not.
Dang football. 30 shots from the breachers because the Cadre Fireblade gives them all an extra shot.
Sure. Okay, roll 'em right here. What are you hitting on?
2s.
Great. Oh no, my guys. And then
Strength 6, AP 1.
2s. That's much saves. I'll let you can them out, but I'm gonna make my first 10 right here. I've saved 3, so 7 dead.
22.
Okay, so that's the first volley. Now I got.
You did 10, so you got 11 more to go.
No, they're. Ugh. So you're gonna have to keep track. Here's 3 of them. Oh! No, he's dead. So there's 7 5-up invuln saves. I'm totally gonna live through this. Ah! Okay. Ah! Wait. What? Ah! I got 4 wounds.
You said you were going to do it, and you did
I've
it!
done it! Oh no, you got another guy.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got 1 wound left on him.
Wow, I usually actually have to. I never roll with him because he usually kills everything else by that point.
All right, do it. How many shots you get?
3 shots.
Coward.
Because it's rapid. Well, rapid fire 1 would give me 2 shots, and then he only gives 1 extra for his
Yep.
ability.
So 3 shots. Hitting on?
Hitting on 2s.
Okay. Strength?
6, or strength 5.
Oh, only winning on 3s then, are you?
AP 0, but 2 damage each. And any 6s are automatically
Joking, you
AP
only got 1
3.
move left.
AP 3.
All this dude's got 1 single 5-up save to make, is what you're telling me.
Yeah.
Oh, no, he's dead. Boop. See you later, little buddy. The last little bit of shooting will be
This tank into your, or 1 transport into another transport.
the transport fight.
Hitting. This is the gun drones to start with, hitting you on 4s.
Okay,
Strength 5. Don't need to re-roll that.
fine. I'm fine.
And then the normal gun hitting you on 4s, strength 6, so still nothing.
Very good.
Charge phase. You better believe it. I'm gonna charge over here with tank. I told you.
Tank v tank.
Transport for you. Transport.
Okay, load and charge. Come on in. Very good.
And over there, I'm gonna charge you as well with.
Way over on this side.
It's probably gonna be a
charge?
12. A 10
yeah,
to,
if you roll 10,
10 to
that's
12.
probably pretty close. An 8's not it.
No, that won't do it. And I have no command points to re-roll.
Good. I'm
But at
glad.
least I still have this objective.
For now. Back over to this side.
This hitting you on 5s. Ooh, 2 hits. He's kind of angry. Strength
on 5s?
6. Nothing.
Very good. I hit you back. I'd missed. I rolled a straight. Okay.
And that's it for my charges, and that's it for my turn.
Kick the footballs. Tetris had all the movement in the world to be there, so we're gonna go back and fix that real quick. Because you are gonna get your extend battle lines.
Could've
Did
had
you?
this one,
You
this
did
one.
bring it down.
Yeah,
And then you're
I-
kicking footballs.
Yeah.
Okay, so long story short, after the kicks, that ends up there. This one is
Between the 2 tanks and just within range of him, so I can keep the OC on it.
and you are scoring this one now, though.
Yes.
Very good. Oh, that's the sweep of the battlefield at the end of turn 2. Pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. Relatively tight game right now. Let's get on to guard turn 3, see what happens. My objective will be to investigate signals. Oh. And my other one will be secure no man's land. I gotta secure 2 or more that's in no man's land. Oh, that's kind of annoying with how the kicking works. I will go ahead and get new orders, so I will be pitching investigate signals, and instead, assassination, I could kill characters. Yep, you got one standing there, don't you?
Ability,
Okay.
I've forgotten too much.
So, overchecking my battle shock, so battle shock here first in the tank. He's fine.
Boo.
He's not battle shooketh no more. The Chimera is battle shooketh. Does annoyingly mean that that objective is a problem for me. I wasn't going to spend the CP on that, but it is kind of a pain. That's okay, though. I have some rough plans that aren't great, but yeah. Other than that, I don't have much to move, so I'm just going to show you where the few vehicles that are going to move end up. Okay, so we're going to interrupting the movement. I've moved up there to get me barely in range to shoot Shadow Sun, but you're going to overwatch me?
Yeah, and I'm
You
gonna
fiend.
and I'm gonna overcharge because I gotta crack that armor. It's either hitting you on, wounding you on 5s or wounding you on 6s.
I dig it, dude. Let's see what you got.
This will be sustain 1, and this is the sickling ions. Oops.
You're okay.
So
5s?
5s. One
hit at
AP 2,
So 4 up. I'm fine.
and then the plasma
Ooh, it hits.
also on 5s. AP 3.
5 up. How much damage?
3.
Puts me on 10. You roll a single 1 here and you're dead. Oh, okay. That's a pair of 2s.
Kind of close though.
Yeah, kind of danger close. And then the little tech priest is going to run out over here and fix this tank. I'm just going to roll the D3 to see what he gets for it. Hey-oh, I heal 3. I'm so good at healing. Ugh. Little Chimera is going to sit still over here, I think. That's probably the wrong call, but I don't really care right now. This is very quickly turning poorly for me. You're going to score so many points on that, though. That's the problem. That's the problem.
Unless you wipe them out.
Carl. No, I already said that he was sitting still because I moved the priest. Yeah, no, I'm good. This is if this cost me the game, it cost me the game. All right, I'm gonna stop trying to be smart and just start shooting. Lee-Man Russ, fire at Shadow Sun. Use Heavy Bolter. Why am I holding that many dice? Yeah, start with the Heavy Bolters. Okay, these are gonna hit you on 4s. Rerolling 1s. I don't have 1s to reroll.
But you have sustain.
I do have sustain, so I'm just gonna throw those 2 extra in. What's your toughness?
T4, but minus
That's
1 for shooting.
So 4s then. It saved her from a couple. Saved her from 3, actually. Saved her from half of my wounding hits. These are AP1.
3 up in cover.
Okay, because yeah, she always has cover.
Well, I was considering the crater, but...
Sorry, yes, a 4 up. You're
4 up.
not in the said crater. 2 damage. What's she got left?
Oh, 4 more.
4 more? What an awkward number. Battle cannon. Maximum shots! He's looking for 4s. Ah!
Reroll the 1.
This is boop, boop. That's a hit. These are going to wound you on 3s now. It's normally 2s.
Only mattered once.
Yep. I'm trying to think, do I want to command point and reroll that? Because I really need her dead.
It'd be up to my 5 up invul with this.
No, it's only -1. So it's on your 4 up save.
Nah, you shouldn't need
You
to.
killed 2 of them. I shouldn't, but no, it's too close. I'm going to command point reroll. 5 saves now. And I'm down to 1 command point. Okay, so she's looking for 4-ups. Yeah, there you go. You failed 2. 6 damage. Get out of there.
Just enough
Fish
to get
lady.
her.
And I breathe a slight sigh of relief. Let's go now. We're going to have my Lee-Man Russ put the battle cannon into your commander.
Yep.
And the heavy bolter. I can't say anything else. This is all going into the commander. Yeah, I should have moved him. But that's okay. Battle cannon first into him. Okay, not maximum shots. But still going to be 6. And then I should be hitting you on 4s. Good sir. So I have 1 auto wound, 1 hit, and 1 reroll. Okay, so we got 2 hits. Toughness
5.
So wounding on 2s. Okay, so we got a grand total of 3 wounding hits. I will give you cover on that because there's a crater. That sounds right to me. So back to your 3-up save. I got battle cannoned.
3 damage?
Yeah.
3 damage.
Huzzah!
You got to
Take
bring it down
that,
for 5 for
Xenos.
sure.
No, assassination.
Oh, assassination, sorry.
I don't know what assassination caps at for me.
I think it is only 5.
Yeah, that's a bummer. That's okay. Well, what's next? I could start to bully your vehicles a little bit better. No, wait. Ha! Go get 'em, Chimera! Let's start off with the lasgun array. All right, here comes a lasgun array. I'm not holding the dice well. I'm looking for 4s. 5s, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a 1 auto wound and 1 hit. Oh, that wounds you 2. 2 wounding hits. 3-up saves. Get dead, fish boy. Oh, and 1 takes a wound.
You do that? To do that?
And then the multi-laser. Multiple laser. 2 auto wounds. There's no AP. Lose another one. And then I've got a heavy bolter. Sustained. And auto wound. Haha. These are T4, right?
Yep.
Okay, so 2 wounding hits. These are AP1.
I don't get any more cover because I'm perfectly out, so it's 4-up saves.
2 damage. He's got 1 wound left, doesn't he?
Yep.
I hate this.
That one.
The actual missile, because I couldn't fire it last time because it cheated you. That hits. Fails to wound.
You want to spend a command point
I
to
already
reroll?
did.
Oh.
I already did.
I'm trying to help.
Yeah, good. Not a lot of help, Carl. I want that guy dead so bad. But I don't know if it's worth shooting literal artillery at you about it.
Shoot one Earthshaker at him. You have a good chance of doing it.
But I don't have a way to push this back, so you're going to get this on your turn anyways. But you'll get less points with where it is right now than if you push it all the way into my zone. This one's just kind of awkward, but you're going to score a little bit there. You're not going to score a ton. Really what it comes down to is if I want to start to try to bully this thing off the board. Oh, geez,
Or bully him.
You're right, and I hate it. Fire artillery barrage at him. How many shots?
See? It was
9.
worth it.
Okay, so these are going to end up looking for 5s. There's 1 auto wound and 1 hit. It did 2 wounds to make. You get the benefit of cover.
I can't go better than a 3.
It's just I'm only AP minus. It ends up being AP minus 1, so you're on a 4-up save right now because it's normally AP 2.
Okay. 2 4s.
Oh, I hate you, Carl.
I had to do it.
The other Earthshaker. Oh, I hate this. Should have killed him earlier. I'll give you 6 shots. With much the same thing going on. So there's 2 auto wounds and a hit. Very good. It fails to wound, so just 2 more 4-ups.
Come on, can I have 2 more 4-ups?
Why? Stop rolling my dice!
You gave them to me.
No, I didn't!
When I first came here, you gave me those
that's
dice.
fine, that was like 60 years ago. Whatever. Get them. D6 plus 1 for 4. Oh! I missed with all of them. I would have missed most things anyway.
Because the -1, yeah.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Fine. Well, you better not pass the battle shock. Alright, you shoot all these guys. Alright, let's see what I can get. Alakablam! So we got some auto wounds. Okay, we got some auto wounds. You gotta put it on the guys in cover.
Yes.
So your 4-up goes to a 3-up.
Yep.
Cool. Multiple laser. It wounds. Somebody in cover.
Somebody in cover.
Stop. I already said.
But just remember the Guardian drone does -1, but you've been rolling hot
Oh,
anyways.
okay. Then it's good. Oh, that missed. I'm not getting as much done this turn. At all. I'm declaring a 12-inch charge over here.
Come on in.
Nope, I didn't make it. Dang, I think that is going to be turn for me. You're going to start running away on points here. I will be getting assassination for the...
5.
Yeah, I think
'Cause you
5
got-
is what it caps at. So I'm going to score, the assassination. Securing no man's land, I'm kind of weird on. Just because of the fact, I could get it later on, or I could try to pitch it, but I think I'm going to be trying to go for this. No, I got units too. Carl. I will pitch that and get the command point. Sorry, I forgot there's a fight happening here.
So I'm going to hit you on 5s. Ooh, strength 6, so 5s again. Nothing.
4s.
Your tank treads are better than
5s.
mine.
Ah, I've wounded you once.
3 up.
Okay. Well, that fight will continue.
See, I didn't use one of your dice this time.
And I believe you're right. I believe you do get to kick this one right now. And that's going to put that objective over to there. At the end of my turn, which is really the not ideal. Which is all the more reason I should have moved this Russ up. But, hey, that's okay. If that's the mistake that loses me the game, I'm okay with this. Let's get ready for turn 3. We're ready to pull objectives for the town now. We are going to get Storm Hostile Objective. Good luck, I don't control anything. And you put a gambit in there. So we're gonna.
I didn't do nothing. You gave me the cards.
I gave them to you separated. Yeah, that's another gambit. You didn't shuffle well either. This is another. Oh, it's a gambit.
Boom.
Okay, so no prisoners. You gotta kill stuff. Battle shock test on this little nerd right here.
Part of me really wants to spend the command point to auto
Spend your one
pass,
and only CP to auto pass him.
but I might need that for something else, so I'm going to risk it.
What's his leadership?
7.
7 up.
Yeah, I'm 7 up across the board.
Okay.
I should have spent it.
You're still gonna score a bunch of points on this.
Yeah, but I can't re-roll this one, can I? Battle shock test?
No, not anymore.
Yeah.
You had to spend before.
Yeah. Well, at least I can get him in position to kick it again and potentially.
All right, as the numbers dwindle, let's show you where everything is. So we got Singular Man. You got a Hammerhead, a couple Tetras, Hammerhead, Devilfish, and a whole bunch of Breachers. All right, to show off the movement, Devilfish has moved up. He's tucked in. Tetras are tetraing away. Do they want to move somewhere so they can see something else? I'll let you fix that. Long Strike came to there. And then these lads have run, which is going to trigger an Overwatch off of my Lee Man Rest. All right, D6 plus 5 shots, essentially, at a battle cannon.
Oh, it's battle cannon overwatching. I thought it'd be this thing.
No. Okay, so these are 6s rerolling 1s.
3 and 1.
Spicy, dicey. Okay, so I got 4 hits total. Then I am looking for normally 2s, but 3s to wound because the Guardian Drone. So I got 3 wounding hits at -1.
So 4 up to 5 up.
Yes, sir. 2 are dead. And then heavy bolters. Boop. Boop. So there's 3 rerolls. Nope. So sustained hits 1. And then these are going to wound you on 4s. Only 1 wounding hit. -1 again.
5 up. Saved.
Fine. And that's it. We're going to go over to your shooting. Where would you like to begin?
Let's start with that side of the table. The Tetras are going to guide for the Hammerhead, so they
This
get...
side of the Carl. You know, it makes sense to start over here, Carl. But now I'm over on this side, Carl.
Yes, and I appreciate that.
So yeah, Tetra's guiding into here.
Yeah, so Blast's going to start with the overcharged ion, D6 plus 3, 8 shots.
Many much shots.
Hitting you on 3s, re-rolling everything. And a sustained hit 2 on 6s because of my ability, procs.
Oh, geez. Okay. Strength 8, so you're still looking for 5s. Two. AP.
AP2.
AP2 puts me on 5-ups. Nope. And that's enough damage to kill me. And I do not explode. Boop, 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 boop. Dead. Long Strike now, shooting over into here. Does he have a guiding unit?
He doesn't need it because he hits on 3s,
Well,
plus
Mr.
1
Fancy
against
Pants.
against vehicles and heavy, so...
Oh, throw it right here. The big shot.
Bump, 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 bump.
So he hits? Because he gets +1, right? It's
Yeah,
3
he gets
+1?
+1.
What do you got, 3?
-1 because I moved and it's a heavy, so I'm going to...
No. You get +1 if you sit still with heavy.
Okay, yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
And
you went back in addition. Okay, wounds. What's the AP?
5.
6 up. Beard! No.
You got 2 command points.
What else would I spend it on? Yeah, whatever. Spend 1 for me. Mwah! Roll me a 6. No, it's still a 1. Okay, cool. That was the same chances of that happening.
D6 plus 6.
Okay. That's 7.
Can't re-roll the wound with that one. I can re-roll the hit or the wound, but I can't re-roll that one.
Okay. Spend a command point, Carl.
Yes, I'm going to spend my command
You
point.
gonna roll 4 up.
I want to pop that tank.
Oh, you get him. Yeah, that would have taken him from healthy. Oh, I blow up.
How much damage do you do to me?
D3. For 3.
Isn't that...
There we go. Okay. Many much shots into my Chimera.
Guided by that hammerhead to give them 2s, but then -1 because shooting into combat, so back to 3s. And I'll re-roll all wound rolls because you're within range of an objective marker.
Cool. These are 5, the full reroll.
Good thing.
It's an okay start. What's the AP on these?
AP 1.
Oh, okay, that's pretty good. You got one more in there.
Lucky beard die.
Okay, let's see what we get.
Couple more.
12 4-ups. I take damage. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whoa. Only got 3 wounds left.
Well, I got one more set of guns to shoot at you from him.
Go for it.
So
with a minus.
Hitting you on 4s to 5s because of the combat.
Okay. Well, that's a good start.
Now is the guns, now for the burst cannon.
Ooh.
Strength
Sustained?
6. Not guided.
Okay.
Not
you got me
guided.
guided? Okay.
So, let me double check that actually. I could be sustained 1 just normally.
Aha. Okay, so these are strength
6, and that was just.
5s.
Was it 1 6 or 2 6s?
Yeah, I think you have 1.
Okay. So on 5s. 3.
Nice.
AP 1.
4-ups. I could die. No, I didn't die. So I've got 2 wounds left. Close to the combat? Or did you have charge? No, you don't have charges anywhere.
I am going to charge you with them so I can try and get closer to that objective marker and wrap around you. So yes, no
But
charges.
what's the problem with that, Carl?
We like to run in the cold.
Yeah, that's fair. So yeah, they did advance, so no charge there. So right over to fight. To get them. 5s. No. No. Okay, you hit me back.
I was going to say, isn't it -1 too because you're in combat? Or because
Yeah,
you're
it is -1.
brocketed?
Yeah.
Oh.
No! Leave him alone. 5s?
Strength 6. 1. You made it.
Okay, cool. Sitting on 2 wounds left. Football kicking time. All right, so looking at playing football, basically you just kick this one up. Because of where these are.
Yeah.
Sure.
Just putting it over that way because I'm like, this is...
Sure. 2, 5, 2.
No,
So-
we can test that one.
It doesn't matter. It's where it is.
Yeah, 5.
So you're going to get 9 points total out of that on your turn 3. Nice. I think you're running away with it, but let's go turn 4 guard, see what I can come up with. My first pull will be deploy teleport Homer. No, my points. And then storm hostile objective. I could do that easy enough.
You're going to be able to storm my back objective?
Isn't it just when you control, or is it your home one?
That's
Okay, I see what you mean, because you don't technically control any of them right now. Gotcha. Okay, gotta do a battle shock test here. He's fine. He didn't care about that. Mama didn't raise no quitter, and I think that's the only one that has to take a test.
Because I got rid of the other one over here that had to take.
All right, so we're gonna go straight over to my movement, where, like, honestly, I'm not gonna do much other than move this thing up and just try to maybe deal with the side of the board a bit. I need to start making a push. Let's go! Roll up the leave and rest, the remaining one. Okay, so real quick. You owe me a hazard is here from before, as you pointed out. No, you're fine. And then I've already rolled it. He runs up and heals 3, but you said you wanted to overwatch potentially?
Yes, I was going to overwatch.
Are you doing the overcharge?
Yes, I'm going to overcharge.
Okay, so you're down to what, 1 command point?
Yep.
Uno command pointo lefto. And then let's see what you got.
All right, let's see. D6 plus 3 blast. 4.
Good.
Hitting you on 6s, but sustain 1.
Yep.
They all hit.
Okay, sure. Strength?
8, so back to 5s.
Yep. 2 winning hits.
2 at AP.
So the 2 at AP 2 puts me to 4 ups. I would have get the benefit of cover. So 3 ups.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm back down to 8. Because then technically he runs up and heals.
And then he heals him to 3.
You owe me a hazardous. Good, take 3.
It was bound to happen at some point on
Eventually.
him. 9 to 6.
Oh, you get your burst cannons too.
Yeah. On what you?
Okay, let's see. Why'd you have to roll so many? Now we actually have to resolve this. Okay, so they all hit again.
Just because of my sustain 1, and then 6, so 6s?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Okay, very good.
See, you didn't have to do anything.
Gotta hold the camera.
Good job, Josh. You're holding
buddy.
the camera.
Thanks, buddy. All right. I'm not gonna bother moving out over there because I really just don't care about it. I don't care enough right now. Yeah, sure. Let's go over to shooting, where this Leman Russ is probably gonna start us off. Nah, you are right. I can see long strike, so I guess do I just start letting loose with him? I'll start with this Earthshaker shooting at him. D6 plus 3. 6. Okay, looking for a 4 up to hit him. Okay, I've got 1 auto wound and 1 hit. This is going to wound you on a 5. It does not wound. There's 1 automatic wound. This is AP 2, but you get the benefit of cover, so you're just basically -1 to your save.
4 up save.
Sure.
That was a nice roll.
That was a neat trick. I will then spend for stratagem. And technically, I'm declaring it the wrong time, but I was trying to do it anyways. I'm Fields of Firing him, so I have no command points left.
Oh, it is
But
2?
everything else that targets him is 1 better AP.
Okay.
Okay, Manticore shooting at long strike. D6 plus 1. For 3, not ideal. But I have no command points left, so hey, hitting on 4s. That 1 wounds. So this is going to be AP -3, but down to AP -2.
5
Because
up.
of the benefit of cover. So yeah, looking for a 5 up. No, he takes 3 damage.
Okay.
How many wounds does he get?
14?
Oh, jeez. Okay. Maybe this was a bad idea. Basilisk, get him. Yeah, so this is going to be 5 shots total. Looking for 4s. No! Wounding on 5. It does wound, so same thing. He's looking for a 5 up.
No.
2 more damage. How
Down
many
to
does he have
9.
left?
Down to 9.
9 left, eh? Get him, Leman Russ, get him! Battle cannon.
The one time you wanted to roll high, you really wanted
I
it.
wanted to roll high all the time. So those hit, but I did move them, so those aren't auto wounds. 4s to wound. Only 1 wounding hit. This is AP 2 though.
Okay, so that's the 5 to a 4. Could have cover.
Yep, so you're good there. And then the heavy bolters. We got to 9 of them. Whoa. Those are sustains. That's a sustained. So I just need to add another 5 dice in. Your toughness 10 though, right? So these are looking for 6s?
Yeah.
Okay, 2 wounding hits, -2, so you're on a 4 up essentially with cover. Yeah, take 2 more damage.
Down to 7.
Oh!
Half bracket.
Yeah, I think you're gonna get me on this turn. All I'm gonna do now is charge over here into that stealth suit.
Are you going to tank shock me with your last you don't have
No, I
command
don't have a
points.
command point left. I messed up. I messed up everything. Oh, he goes to there. I'm going to fight you now. I know I didn't shoot over there. I'm going to concede you in a minute. Hit him with the tank. Hitting on 4s. Okay, so I got 3 hits. I am strength 7.
T4.
Wound you on 3s. Make 3 saves. Can I squish the fish?
Can I make 3 3-ups? With the command point reroll.
You can't, but he's a battle shook anyway, so he couldn't reroll.
No. Oh well.
Get rolled over. Not gonna lie, forgot about this side of the board entirely. I forgot I had a chimera over here, so it's gonna shoot you.
Go right ahead.
Looking for 5s into the fish.
Yep.
Get shot, fish people.
Now you roll some nice 6s.
Sure. This one, you might as well wound, right?
Yeah.
5. No. But those all wounded.
4
No
up
AP.
saves.
I got 2. It's pretty good.
Doink. Doink.
My multiple laser. Those 2 wounded.
4 ups again.
Oh, boo! Heavy bolter.
Oh.
Oh, there's 1. So 1 wound and then the sustained. And that one does not wound. So 1 more at -1.
5 up.
Ah, dang it. Now I think I go back to just losing.
Oh, come on. You were doing rather well for a bit.
I was doing hot for a minute there. You swing into me first. I had 2 wounds left. Stop with
2
the
hits. Strength 5. Strength.
You need 5s. Nope. Get him back. No, wait, I hit you twice.
Yeah.
I think we looked and he doesn't bracket.
No, he doesn't bracket.
1 wound.
3 up.
Get wounded. No, I'm the one that is wounded. So basically, all I'm really doing here is kicking this one forward so you don't score as much on it in a minute. So yes, the objective gets kicked up. Looking at this though, because this one just remains. I'm not getting any points this turn. Kind of awkward. So let's see what the points are, and let's see if it's worth keeping on or if this is going to be a Tau victory. All right, it's not even a spoiler. That's not the right word for it. I said I'm ready to shake on this one because right now it's 35 to 27 in your favor. You're going to score a bunch this turn because it's going to be very easy for you to kick stuff forward. And then we did a little sneak. And what were your 2 that you had to get?
Defend Stronghold,
Which you're gonna get.
Deploy Teleport Homers, which, the Crew Tox comes in and goes, boop,
So
anywhere on my battle edge and just, yeah.
that I'm going to shake on that. That's going to be a Tau victory.
Finally, a first game after 2 weeks, but I've had so much fun here. It doesn't matter if I lose or not. It's worth coming here just to play with these guys.
Let's get ready for a post game.
And in the MiniWarGaming Vault, paired with what you just watched, you better believe we continue the Warhammer 40k action. It will be Luca against Nathan. 2,000 points. Necrons against the Orks. A classic matchup as we have Emotech on the Necron side. The old Emotech, an old shout out to him. This will be available to our YouTube and our Vault members. And if you want to check out this battle report and you are not one, all you need to do is click on the link down below to check us out and sign up for a 7-day free trial.
All right, here we go. Post-game chat time. Chairs of Despair have been acquired, sitting comfortably on this Friday afternoon. Carl, give me your overall impressions of the game. So you came down, we were talking about this. This shouldn't be a spoiler because all your videos should be out for this trip. This is the first game you won this trip.
Yep.
I can't remember if you won any games last trip.
I at least won 1 game last time around.
Okay.
At least 1 game.
So we've upgraded to there was 1 last time around.
That was the first time I came to the bunker, but the time before that, I can't recall when you guys were in the old building if I actually won a game or not.
Yeah, no, I can't remember either. Because there's been a 6-year thing, right?
Every 3 years, I tried and come down.
Yeah, so Carl, we were joking about it. He's like some mythical creature that comes from the frozen north every 3 years. Comes down and plays Warhammer. Because you're actually from Dawson, right?
Born and raised in Whitehorse, but moved to Dawson a few years ago, yeah.
Which is the 2nd largest city.
No,
in
probably.
the Yukon.
Well, yeah, actually, I would say 2nd largest city, and then all the others are just little communities.
Right. Because that's what the internet told me.
Yeah, you actually Googled and found out there's less than 2,000 people.
Oh, I fact-checked you.
I couldn't remember. You asked me, I'm like, I don't care about that sort of thing. In the summertime, all the tourists show up, so the number doubles.
Yeah, well, they're not residents.
No.
They're not going to, if somebody comes over to my house, I'm not like there's 2 people that live here.
But they will park
Well,
their
there is already 2 people because I live there with my wife. But there's 3 people that live here.
They will park their RV in front of your yard and going, okay, can we borrow your power? We live here now, temporarily.
Oh, really? And you force them to learn Warhammer?
If I could, I would. That would be the contingency. Yeah, sure. You can use the power as long as you play Warhammer every single day with me.
Yep, that works. So yeah, if you also happen to be from Dawson and you don't know about Carl and his Warhammer exploits, there you go. We got somebody for you to play with.
Yay!
Do you know how hilarious that would be if there's somebody else in Dawson that plays Warhammer that didn't know about you already?
There is a possibility.
And they find out through this video
There is a
This
very low
post-game?
chance, but there's a possibility.
Yeah, obviously, yeah, and so not a huge scene up there, but it's that's one of the things I think is really cool about MiniWarGaming is getting the chance to see people from all over the place, and I think that with a lot of the other mainstream kind of coverage of this, you see a very specific way of Warhammer being played and enjoyed.
Yeah.
So it's nice to showcase people from all over the place and how they like to play, and yeah, I don't know. It's just neat. So yeah, I guess back to the game now. So give me your overall impressions. How'd this game go?
The game went rather well. We were both basically kind of just taking little piddly shots here and there, and then once you got rid of the crisis suits, they're like, okay, they're completely useless now, but I wanted to try and keep them a little bit more hidden, but you knew their potential, so you wanted to wipe them out.
Yep. Yeah.
Other than that, the long strike actually held his own and did his damage back and forth whenever he could.
Yeah, he was able to go bully tanks.
Yeah, he kept bullying and dropping your tanks whenever he had shots.
Yeah, overall, I guess looking at it, the artillery is a little subpar of this game for me, and that comes down to the fact I made the boo-boo. I spent the command point earlier, and didn't have enough to bring the Sentinels back, and you were able to wipe them.
That's the thing. I was looking at that going, okay, if he spends the command point to do that, then he can't. Otherwise, I was like, I just want to drop them down to 1 wound on the last one and then ignore it for a while because then he can't bring it back.
Then you can't bring it back. Well, because I needed them there to make the artillery better.
Yeah.
So he still would have been able to do that, but yeah. I honestly, when I was kind of looking at it with the shooting that you have over on this side, where the Sentinels were, I felt kind of safe. I'm like, you're probably not going to wipe all 3. And so you would have killed that Russ, but I would have rather had those Sentinels come back and to be able to spot for the artillery, because that's where a lot of my firepower was tied up. Because that would have given me rerolling hit rolls of 1, and you wouldn't be getting the out of line of sight benefits, which I think probably could have pushed me over the edge for doing a little bit more damage.
Yeah.
Overall, yeah, it was a fun back and forth game. I
And that
enjoyed it quite a
stealth suit
bit.
being very obnoxious and just making all the saves, no matter how much you just kept trying to punch him down.
Well, yeah, because I brought a lot of guns, but not enough stuff to punt stuff up the field. If it was fixed objectives, I don't think I would have struggled the way that I struggled.
No, it would have been a little bit of a different game.
Yeah,
I agree.
most definitely. But that's how the cookie crumbles. Yeah, because this is one of those, like, I think the reason that what got stuck in my head right now is I've been playing a lot of MCP, and MCP is one of those ones. I know I'm getting off topic, but it's kind of a thought that I've had floating around for Warhammer for a little while, in that when you build a list for MCP, you have an idea of what objectives you might be playing, but it's not until you figure out the objectives, and then you have a roster of 10 dudes, and you pick from those 10 dudes who you're going to bring. So you can kind of tailor to the scenario. Because I've been thinking about how 40k would look with a bit of a sideboard. You know what I mean? Because we're playing at 1,500 points. So, there's that little thought floating around my mind of how it would look if you built a 2,000 point list, and then after you determine the scenario, you build a 1,500 point list out of that 2,000 point list, and that's what you play with. It's one of those. It's not a complete thought, but I'm liking the idea of a sideboard more and more, because I think I've played other games where you can kind of adapt to the scenario a little bit better, and like already we used a draft format for
Picking.
determining this mission. So anything you can do to have a little bit more control over stuff a little after the fact. I don't know. I'm not sure. Like I said, I got to develop this idea a little bit more, but it's something I'm considering trying, doing that draft format the way that I continue to like to do it. We use basically the Star Wars draft, where there's a veto system for what mission we end up with.
Yeah.
And then there's also, sorry, I'm getting off track here. So sorry, yes, there's already that veto system in place, but yeah, I'm curious what it would look like if we did a 2,000 point list, and then once you've determined the scenario, you go down to 1,500.
That would probably change a few things because I would have put in a ghost kill, a second breacher squad in a tank, and another cadre to kind of put pressure on that side of the flank. Yep. But then trying to, okay, what do I really want to try and have? Was the broadside useful? He could have been useful, but you wiped him out early. That's the way it is with him. It's either he's a use or not use. If I had the ghost kill in there instead, he could have survived it more, but then I'm still only wounding you on 5s. Yep. If I overcharge those guns or whatever. So I don't like that chance too much. I'd rather try and 4, 5, and 6s. I like that instead of just the 5s and 6s.
Yeah, definitely. Anything that can make the game a little bit more interactive back and forth, I'm all about. So.
And I didn't want to have a whole bunch of lone operatives just sitting way in the back trying to ping you down. That doesn't feel too much fun.
Do you have can you do that with a bunch of lone operatives? What can be lone operatives?
2 ghost kills and then the fire.
Do they have long range firepower? The ghost kills?
Yes. As long as you take the sickling raker, they have at least a 30-inch range or 24-inch range.
Really?
Yeah. If you take the fusion collider, you're down to a 12 or an 18-inch range. So it's
gotcha.
And then the Farsight Marksmans, which are the sniper guys, they're lone operative, marker light, and sniper shots.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
So I could scatter them out a little bit, but it just doesn't feel that much fun to kind of sit back and, nah, you can't shoot me, but I can shoot you. It doesn't feel fun.
Yeah, there's some weirdness on that, and it's one of those, 40K is still in a really good spot, and I don't know. There's really good bones is what I'm going to say. There's a lot of really good framework, but there's still a couple things about the game that I'm not 100% sold on. So
characters leading units, and then once they...
No, characters leading... Well, okay, yes. Characters leading units and then losing their abilities
once
after.
The unit dies.
That's dumb. I don't know. And teach their own. I get it from, a game perspective. I get it from a rules perspective. But that doesn't feel like a very intuitive rule, and that's one that kind of kills the immersion a little bit for me. Because we talked about Mephiston losing his ability to have a psychic hood that functions
when his bodyguard's
dead. Because we're joking I guess there's a dead man switch on the back of his neck somebody has to hold down for it to work. So there is weirdness like that. That's not bad from a game perspective. But I go back to the strengths of Warhammer, in my opinion, for me, is the really cool backstory and all that, all the lore. And so the immersion into that lore, the more you can do, the better the game is. As opposed to, look at the mechanics of these rules. It's never going to be a strength of Warhammer, for me. So yeah, just trying to play around with some different things here and there. Yeah, that's one rule. I'd love to just house rule that out and just... It's such a weird rule.
Yeah, he and the unit gets this ability as long as they
While he's leading the unit, yeah, that's... I don't know. I don't really get it.
Just remove the words "while he's leading the unit." Just get that out of there. While he has those rules, and while he's leading a unit, they get those rules. I don't know. There's different ways you can do it, but that's obviously their intent is that because they've come out with their errata or whatever they use to clarify rules now on that one, because the difference between balanced data slates and FAQs and erratas, and there's a million different things for commentaries, and so they intend it for it to work that way, but I don't know, it feels weird. It doesn't feel right, but hey, rules are written. Gotta just take it with a grain of salt.
Somebody way above my pay grade, says that this is the way it's supposed to be. So, and the rules determine what is fun.
I had lots of fun.
No, we were
going back and forth, just slap.
Yeah, except for then you started slapping harder.
I only had a few things left, so I might as well slap harder with those.
No, that's true. Yeah. Anything looking now, hindsight being 2020, would you do anything differently?
Maybe I wouldn't have been so aggressive with the crisis suits as much. Only maybe had them come up a little bit so they would have a longer...
Measure that out ahead of time?
Yeah. Other than that, that's probably about it. The broadside I tried to have hidden, but your scout sentinels just got too close. Nothing I could do that.
Yep.
So, other than that, that's the only thing I would have done differently is just played with the crisis a little bit better. Measured it out so that they only go so far, so the 12-inch move back would have been further than what they were, so you couldn't be shot at.
Yeah, retrospect, I think all I could have done is I could have cheated a bit and just
But the beard guy never cheats.
fudged my dice rolls. No, I was rolling so hot at the beginning and feeling like almost a little bit nervous about like, is this going to go too much? And then, yeah, the dice just cooled right off, and I did okay. I didn't roll like atrociously bad, but
No, you still
I didn't get what I needed when I needed it.
Yeah, and me making your other tank back there go hide for a turn, that was one less guy to shoot.
Yeah, there was one guy kind of weirdly out of position, but that's okay. That's how the boards have to be, especially with two shooty armies. No, overall, I'm pretty happy with how all this went. Wonky scenario, and yeah, I think I just needed more stuff to keep the objectives pushing. But I think the big misplay for me was, I don't even know if it's a misplay. I guess I got to look back and rewatch the game and see what the firepower you had there. Should I have felt confident about keeping those Sentinels alive or not? Because I thought they would hold on for at least one more turn. But, hey-oh, that's how it goes. Carl, thank you for coming into play.
Much appreciated. Thanks for having me. Thanks for treating me to lunches and giving me a few little tokens here and there. As
Doodads for visiting.
Yep. From the Forge. And don't forget to check out the Forge, guys. They got a lot of cool stuff there.
MiniWarGaming.forge.com. Yes. So viewers, hopefully you had some fun. Leave some comments. Leave some love. Other than that, thanks for tuning in. Keep being awesome. And as always,
Happy Wargaming!
he watches. He knows it.